What's up again, guys? Yeah, it's me, Dovahkiin, and welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 series. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Okay, in the previous episode, we decimated a group of harpies, was tempted by a devil, a Cambion to be exact, and met the druids in the inner Emerald Grove. But one of them stands out in a bad way, Kagha, the stand-in Archdruid. And in today's vid, we're gonna destroy her. Cause the Rite of Thorns, which she so ordered, is one of the many time-sensitive events in this game. And if you got locked out of the grove, it simply means that you fucked up. Cause you took too many long rests just to pickpocket Aaron. To prevent this, we will need to follow on the Investigate Kagha quest. Find out what she really is, so that we can kill her without aggroing the other druids. But before that, let's begin at the campsite, where Gale has something important to say.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Koga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition, very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter, not now anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid! Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We have such an item already in our possession, primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. There's no such thing as an absolute certainty. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact 1, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact 2, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
This next convo with Star could be a foreshadowing of the viral bear scene that led this game into the mainstream.
There you are, my friend. I have drunk, not alcohol, of course, a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You think I'd kill you just like that? Darling, I would never. I still need you. Anyway, the bear will sustain me, and it's a marked improvement over the rats and flies Cazador would feed me. I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want. Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
In the last episode, we did not only destroy some harpies, but also saved a tiefling kid from becoming a tasty snack. He then told us to ask about the dragon's lair from another kid named Donnie.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
What path lies before me? I have something to ask.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes. I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. and we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Stealing the idol is gonna be significantly easier if we stop the Rite of Thorns, which takes us back to the subject of this vid. And the evidence that we're looking for is in the decrepit sanctuary at the sunlit wetlands or the putrid bog. Doesn't matter whichever you wanna call it, and later you'll see why. Anyway, we just need to beeline there and avoid other events, cause they might be time sensitive as well. The ones that I'm gonna show in this vid, however, are safe, so don't worry.
I should speak up.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
There's a very high insight check in this next encounter, but not skipping the dialogue seems to bring more luck.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Enough! We know you have her.
Please, we just want Mayrina back. Shadow.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rina.
It's our sister, Mayrina. Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
I said before that Auntie Ethel was a very intriguing old lady. Well, this is why. By the way, after this event, she won't show up at the Hollow anymore. So, buy everything you need before you get to this point.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
And that is why this place is really the putrid bog. So beware of nasty traps.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
This is gonna be a very tough battle. But even tougher in early access, cause being a vampire, Star can't cross running water. He gets damaged over time. Anyway, to remind you again, this is Tactician mode. And I'm gonna try my best to make all the fights in this vid seem rather easy. And if you follow my series and have watched episode 4 where I detailed my advanced tactics, you know that I'll use time dilation and the candle drop on this battle. And as usual, Star will be my trigger man. And what matters here is the timing. The exact moment he enters turn-based mode. As per crucial items, LZ will down an elixir of Hill Giant strength beforehand, and later on, a pot of speed. On the elements, fire will do well in this fight. Okay, let's fuck them up.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm just waiting. Move unseen.
No time to waste.
Heading there.
Time to strike.
Can't afford to let up. Take your...
Important is ever easy.
I will ascend.
This looks like the tree mentioned in Kagha's note.
Can't stay idle. With haste.
Focus. I will ascend.
Alright, these are the notable items. That battle depleted my squad, and the confrontation with Koga will be equally demanding. So, we need to rest. But before that, let's have a banter with Star about our other companions.
Can't slow down.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night. Pity. You're tastier than you know. And you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? A meal that would put up a fight. An adventurous choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
We all know that it wasn't theoretical, cause my main already slept with LZ, and tonight he might get lucky once again.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste. I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste. Sweet, yes, but also bitter as ginger. Tempt me. You are exceptional amongst our pack. You are clearly their leader, and they look to you for guidance. That I admire. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest. Why would a lesser act spark greater desire in you? Overheated grappling that wastefully eats into time better spent resting our muscles. I remember your heartbeat from before. Quick, light, like a frightened rabbit. I'll keep your request in mind. Perform well, and perhaps I'll consider it. Enough! I have given you my word. Do not be late. Lizelle appears at your bunk, her eyes raging with desire. You suspect you won't be getting much sleep tonight.
Okay, we're back in the grove to face Kagha and her shadow druid bitches. And they are all level 5. And mind you, my squad is only level 3. So this is gonna be hard as fuck. Now, take note of this elix, cause it's a critical part of my strategy. This fight triggers through dialogue, which will be instigated by my main. Hence, the pot's necessity. And I'm gonna use the same tactics. As per LZ, she's also gonna use an STR pot. But without the one for speed, cause I have to save some for later. Speaking of which, she and the others are already set up, hidden in strategic spots. Alright, let's do this.
By letting that child escape without consequence.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Away. I have no more need of you. What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Koga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
A shadow druid? Koga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Koga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin. Oh, then come get it!
something extra.
No, don't go there.
I can't afford to fail.
Still on my feet.
Inveniam via!
Impero Tree fire, guide!
Let's have some fun. Outmaneuver them.
Take two.
Mutilate them.
And lethal.
What path lies before me?
And that is how you make things easy. As per notable loot, there is but one.
Such is betrayal. A poison that destroys its wielder. To think Koga had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep. Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Alright, now that we have cancelled the Rite of Thorns, the idol is no longer in the spotlight. Thus we can steal it without much difficulty. But just for good measure, I'm gonna use Minor Illusion to distract the druids. By the way, in early access, stealing, or should I say cheesing the idol, was way easier, cause you just have to use a container. On an important side note, remember the bug that I mentioned a couple of episodes back? It turns out that it's just one of the many things that can happen if you immediately teleport out of the area after stealing or pickpocketing. So don't fast travel. Run away to a safer spot, not too far so you can still see or hear what the NPCs are doing, and let it soak until they reset to their original positions.
Don't touch me. Go.
Have a lot on my mind and, well...
Watch your back. Very, very quiet.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, let's go back to Mole.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram, before I get emotional.
This ring is the reason why I gave her the idol. However, I'm just gonna steal it back, cause I also need its aura effect.
Tread lightly.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Someone there? Into the shadows. Let's go to pass. A little souvenir. There.
Until we leave now.
Now I'm gonna use LZ's jump spell to get to a chest on the other side of the waterfall.
No time to rest.
And speaking of chests, there's also a buried one just northeast of Nadira, the tiefling with a telescope. Still in the subject of unremarkable treasures, here's another one.
No time to dally.
Trust no one. Let's crack it open.
Bring us news, my friend. Bring us.
Alright, now let's finally collect our reward from Zevlor for killing Kagha.
Should mind my step. I need a quick word.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damned chanting. What happened? Truly, I'm sorry it had to come to this, but she left us with no choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask. You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life.
I'm gonna equip this on Shadow.
Yes. Zevlor.
Okay, stay tuned in for the next episode as we explore the other areas outside of the Emerald Grove. And that is all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Band Philippines and don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out, y'all.